And that, children, is why you should never feed noodles to a yakmel, no matter how much. Oh, you must be the builder. Thank you so much for coming. I'm afraid you caught me practicing. The first day of school is just around the corner and there's so much to do to prepare. I was hoping you might help me get the classroom. This new building is wonderful, but the decoration is a bit on the traditional side. If you could bring me some things to spruce it up and make it my own, it might make everyone feel more at home and less nervous. The kids, not me. Of course, I'm not nervous. Not in the least. It's all about the children, right? Oh, you're such a lifesaver. So here's a list of things I need to spruce up the school. After you make them, just bring them along and place them in the...
Hello! Catch you later! Bye-bye! See ya!
And then I'm gonna use my super duper space laser to blast open the clouds. Peach!
Who do you think you are? These clouds have covered our world for hundreds of years. Peach, you foolhardy, reckless young man. We need to go back to our caves and...
Good job, Jasmine. Ahem. Many people questioned Peach's radical ideas, thinking he was bound to fail. But he persevered and aimed his machine at the sky and fired...
I'm gonna do it!
I'm going to break a hole in the sky.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it! I reckon I'm nailed it. Hasta la vista, Cloudy!
And against all odds...
Wow! Teacher, I should be Peach. I did a way better job than Andy. He can't even remember his line.
Feedback received. Well, you know, sometimes it's less about the words and more about the charisma. That X factor, that presence, that star power.
Everyone gave an amazing performance today. Yes, Andy forgot his lines, but he brought life to the character. It was almost as if Peach was right in front of me. And of course...
Why were so many people against Peach? Wasn't he doing the right thing?
Well, you have to understand the society at the time. It's fabulous! Thank you. It's just how I imagined. I can see why Trudy said you're the best of the best. Right, oh, that reminds me. Is there somewhere we can rent books in Sandrock? A city hall, maybe? It's for my lessons. I just did a little practice, but I feel like I'm missing something. I think if I dig through a couple of books, I'll find what I need. You caught me. I was trying to think about how I can bring a little dramatics to my lesson. Like, just before, I was trying to teach the digestive system of Yakmal. I figured if I could really show them the pain a Yakmal feels while eating noodles, they'd really empathize. You know, back at college, I wrote a paper called... Really? This is it! Fundamentals of Drama There is no joy. The love between Miss Jane and Mr. Rock.
Oh, hello. Are you here to borrow some books?
Oh! Hey, hello, Mayor Trudy.
Wonderful. Well, just let me know which one you want to take.
This one, please.
Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in acting, Jane. Maybe you'll want to have a...
Oh, I didn't know Sandrock was full of such...
Anyways, I've made a note of it now, so I'll...
Is it just me, or do you also start to get really nervous when you see someone with authority? It's like I'm asking my... I know, she's lovely. I don't know. I'm not entirely confident. I was doing an internship at a school and the parents kept saying to... Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. It's nice. You're the first real friend I've made in Sandrock so far. It's exciting to come to a new place. barely keep my eyes open. Will you go to bed with me? Morning.
What's your plan for the day? You want to catch up on sleep?
Hey there.
Hey! Ah.
Hey there.
Only you can prevent desertification.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out so early. What an exciting day! We're here to celebrate the opening of Sandrock's brand new school. Thanks to the combined efforts of Construction Junction and our Commerce Guild, our children will no longer lose at the starting line. Ahem. During the Relic Rush, Sandrock was a bit more bustling than it is now. At that time, the city had a school, and there were even plans for a university. But as the environment degraded and the sandstorms became more rampant, more and more people moved away. When our last teacher, Miss Bliss, retired due to health reasons, no replacement wanted to come, leaving an empty schoolhouse sitting there until a sandstorm. We did our best to try to bring back a school to Sandrock, but budget and population reality always stood in the way. In the meantime, folks in our community stepped up. Vivi, Heidi, even church members taught our children where they could. In the end, I think we can all agree the children of Sandrock are our future. We need to give them the best darn school we could possibly build. And now, after all of our efforts, it's a reality.
It's emotional here.
But a school is just a building if it doesn't have a teacher. So, let's all give a great big Sandrock welcome to Jane, our new school teacher. Would you like to say a few words, Jane?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you all for the warm. I'm looking forward to working with your children and filling their minds with knowledge. I hope our time together will inspire in them a love of learning that extends throughout their lives. I can't wait to get started.
We're super happy to have you here, Jane. Now, without further ado, as mayor of this lovely town, I hereby dedicate this school to the children of Sandrock. Jane will need some time to get her classroom set up and the curriculum planned. But school starts soon, so make sure our kids have all their school supplies ready. Have a truly great day.
Miss Jane, pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Heidi. Welcome to Sandrock.
Oh, Heidi! Yes, a pleasure to meet you as well. You designed the school, did you not? I must say, my eyes lit up when I saw the design. You really went above and beyond.
Oh, you saw the design before you came.
I did! In fact, it sealed the deal for me. When I saw your angular, decisive lines shaped and cradled such a cozy little den of learning, I started to hear the voices of children laughing.
Whoa, I never expected my design to make such an impact. Well, I'll try to continue to impress. Say, you know, I used to be something of a teacher here myself. Me and, one other guy used to tutor them.
Is that so? How wonderful. So nice to be amongst like-minded individuals.
Ah, well, he's, kinda going through some stuff right now. Now that we're planning to have a baby. Now that we're planning to have... Catch you later.
Miss Mian, I just had to say it again. Thank you so much for making all of this happen. To think I was really going to just rebuild that old shack and call it a school.
Really, Mayor, you don't have to thank me. I'm just doing what I think is right and trying to make a difference.
Right. Well, still, we need to also commemorate those who make a difference, to set an example to others and inspire them to do great things. That's why I've commissioned a small plaque to be placed at the door with your name on it.
Oh, really? Don't.
Well, then you're going to hate this idea. Jane suggested we name the school after you, Mian's Institute of Telesis, or MIT for short.
What?
Yes, perhaps a bit of a stretch for a city school.
Cuddle Bear, are you
See ya.
So, what what did you have in mind for the PTA day?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Oh, look at this. This is my 10-point plan.
Holiday parties?
Radical dreamers.
That's right. We're also gonna need an officer and a bookkeeper.
Who gotta say, Dan, when you roll, you really go all out. Maybe I can volunteer some of my time for this.
And I'll work with you on the lunch break.
Hey there. I really like Sandrock and being with the children here. I really like Catch you later.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Howdy.
Genetics and hereditary traits are predictors for one's future, but these measures are far from perfect. I, for example, am the son of a fisherman and a caretaker of a small aquarium. The apple has indeed fallen far from the proverbial tree. Genetics and hereditary... Goodbye.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've called you all here to discuss how we'll move forward with Operation Greenland, which is what we're calling it now. it's much catch. We have wonderful guests visiting us all the way from Highwind who will be aiding us on this plan. Please say hello to Professor Law and his assistant, Nia. Professor Law is a leading botany researcher in the Free Cities. You may know him for developing the planter box technique. The professor and his assistant will be staying with us for a while to study and solve the soil issue we're facing in the outback.
Thank you for the kind words, Mayor Trudy. I hope that we can work together to discover the reasons behind the inhospitable topsoil. I'm also interested in studying the declines in biomass productivity, particularly those due to anthropogenic causes. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope we have lots of interesting academic discussions and discoveries.
Sure. It's so lovely to be back in Sandrock. A few of you have met me already, particularly the builder. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Nia.
Did you miss me? I can't wait to see everyone again. Now that we've become acquainted, let's assess the situation. We have now the Little Woods near Gecko Station was a resounding success. Using algae obtained from the shipwreck ruin, the second attempt was to plant a larger forest in the Eufaula outback. This time, the results were less than satisfactory.
I visited Zeke yesterday, and he gave me a thorough assessment of the situation. His research was fascinating. Regarding the algae, we'll first collect some samples from the outback. Then we'll compare and contrast the samples with those in controlled environments. As for the water, I'm afraid I can't think of a solution right now. Based on Zeke's numbers.
Well, we had water shortages before, and we pushed through.
Wait, there will be another water shortage?
Director Chi,
Oh, that's good. Because that would be adverse to my tea drinking habits. If we're ever low on water again, why don't we just use the water from the Starship ruins?
Oh! Wait. What? There's water in the northern ruins?
Isn't this obvious? Okay, look. The Starship ruins was a manufacturing and launch facility for aerospace vehicles. So of course there's water. Spaceflight takes a lot of water. They most likely even had an atmospheric water generator. I simply haven't found a reservoir yet. I thought Justice would have told you that by now.
Huh?
What? You didn't tell me anything either.
Oh, I thought it was just logical. I presumed that you understood this. My mistake.
You, me. Let's have a talk later.
Is this really true? There might be a reservoir in the Starship ruins? And they have a water maker?
No.
Is...
Not might. I'm 100% certain there is a water reservoir in that area. It might have an atmospheric water generator. They were built into every space facility during the late...
Well, it seems to me that the water issue might no longer be an issue. Certainly worth this little misunderstanding.
Justice, can we get the Civil Corps out there to find this atmospheric water maker?
Yeah. Of course we can. No problem. How about you join me for an excursion to the Starship ruins tomorrow? Always raring to go.
Well then, Director, Justice, and Builder will go with you to find this generator tomorrow. They'll be sure to protect you.
Wow. So I'm a highly valued asset being protected by a team of special...
Sounds like a plan. I'll start working with Mian and Heidi on plans for us to get that water into town.
You can count on me. This is so exciting.
I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the ruins tomorrow morning. Make sure you're prepared.
You got it. We'll see you.
Then that's all for today's meeting. Thank you again, Professor Law and Nia, for coming all the... I saw the look on your face at the meeting. You didn't expect to see me here, did you? Well, someone got married without telling me, so consider us even. Anyway, the real reason I'm here is so I can help with the soil problem. I told you I'd come back. So now that you're super famous and everything, my parents weren't as worried about me coming over here. They told me that I have a lot to learn from you. Oh yeah, your ma and pa told me to make sure you take breaks. to remind you to take a vacation once, but I don't think they need to worry. You're married now. You have someone to take care of you, right? Come on then, fill me in. How are things going with you? I need to write back and let them know. Yeah, I didn't expect Sandrock to start working on a whole forest this quickly. I'm glad though. You guys really are amazing. After so many challenges, one after another, I respect the heck out of this town. You've got to tell me all the stories later. Still, seeing my best friend working so hard to build this city, I just want to help out in some way. Well, I'm gonna go and get settled. I'll see you. The other night, as I walked out of the moisture farm, I caught sight of the starry sky. The thought that my parents might be looking at the same... The other night, as I... All right, I'll follow you. We can go anywhere there's fun. Hey, don't overwork yourself. If there's stuff you can offload to me, you gotta tell me. No matter what, I'll always be here with you. I feel happy as long as you're by my side. Really, you're the only one with that kind of magic. Got a problem? Tell me about it and looking at it this...
I can barely keep my eyes open. Will you go to bed with me? Hi.
Nom, 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 nom.
Dearest, when's the last... Catch you later.
Hello.
When I'm with you, catch you later.
Thank you. We'll meet again. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey there!
Ha!
See ya!
Hey there! Hmm?
Hi. Thank you. We could plan out some other activities once you're done with your work.
Howdy, hun. Come find me when you have time. Or maybe we could have a meal together.
Hey there, partner. I reckon I secured this site early, but it seems like Director Cheester.
I arrived at precisely 3:02. I'm glad you're here. Now we can get started. According to the documents, the entrance to another section of the base is around here. I've narrowed it down as far as humanly possible by walking the distance from the starship room. I'm certain this is the section that houses the water reservoir. We must now excavate.
Excavate? As in dig? Dang, that was...
No, just dig until we hit metal.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to it. Okay, partner. Pick Great job. Looks like you found it.
Let me just head in at...
Whoa, hold it, partner. I know you're excited, but, you ain't exactly ready. Did you bring, medicine, weapons, usual?
There it is. That's it. It's far larger than I thought. And that tank must be the reservoir. The machine attached to it must be the atmospheric water generator. Need a closer look.
Director, wait. What have you... crud. Come on. Director, what are you doing? He's in his own world now. What? Director Chief!
On this basis, at any moment, 1 to 5% of the atmosphere is made of water vapor. The atmospheric water generator takes advantage of this resource, provides enough to serve the fabrication. It's fascinating. So a single atmosphere...
Hey!
It's a real shame. This is just another tourist pamphlet. It doesn't tell me what I want to know. Oh, look around. I expected the combat AIs to still be functional, but they appear to be destroyed.
Director, you gotta be more...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be more careful next time. I finished reading everything here anyway. Although I didn't find any technical data, I found out that the generator in this facility can produce...
Holy yak mill! 100 tons!
It doesn't look damaged. We need to find the control... should be the control room. I'm going to look at the controls. Can you please look around?
What about me, Director?
I don't particularly have faith in your...
Shucks. I mean...
I've checked the generator. It seems to be intact. I'm unclear as... Let me see the logs. Generator repaired. Maintenance has updated the automatic repair units. Troubleshooting will be automatically repeated.
Welcome to the Olympus 3000 water generation system. Troubleshooting complete. System integrity 100%. All systems functional.
That sound.
It's working. The glory of science. That we did. I think Mayor Trudy's water problem is no longer an issue. I'm going to celebrate by drinking 12 cups of tea today. To be clear, this is an almost infinite supply of water. As long...
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head on back and tell the mayor the good news.
Sheriff, I would like to request a civil court's help in clearing the entrances to the Starship rooms. It would be easier for me...
Good thinking. Now that our main source of water would be from here, gotta make it more accessible. Thanks for your hard work today. I'm gonna take the director and go report this to Mayor Trudy. We'll see what she wants to do.
I can barely keep my eyes open. Will you go to bed with me?
Morning.
What's
your
Dearest,
plan for the
when's
day?
the last... See ya.
Did you rest well last night?
Rest your feet.
Thank you.
It's nice to be well off enough to try new hobbies. I've recently gotten into photography. There are so many wonderful...
Howdy.
We used to talk about traveling the world when we were kids. And now, I realize how much courage it takes just to leave. We used to talk about are you serious? It's not that I haven't thought about that. I just, maybe we need to think a little more. You know that this would change everything, right? See ya! Where do you want to go? I'm up for anything.
Howdy.
I'm so delighted that you've come to see me. Oh, yeah. Have you eaten yet?
take a break by the... We practically grew up together, and you know all those embarrassing tales from my childhood. Seriously, is there anything you don't know about me? Aha! Once upon a time, a certain someone said they would take me out for grilled fish, and then accidentally set the camping tent on fire. That memory is still so vivid. You get me. We're both dedicated to our work. Sometimes I feel like slacking off, but then I think about how hardworking you are. You're like a little voice in my head, always nudging me forward. Oh, thank you. You're not so bad yourself. That's why we enjoy each other's company. We just click. You used to tease me about caring so much about my looks, remember? Glad you can appreciate them now.
Wow, thank you so much.
Here's the menu. Whoa! You ordered all my favorite dishes. I love it when you're being so thoughtful. What do I like? Anything from you, I'd say.
Oh, thank you.
We used to talk about traveling the world when we were kids. And now,
Wow, RVO and Amirah bought a house? Amazing. Young, beautiful, and successful. It's hard to believe people like that exist. Oh, you're one of them too? It's getting late now. Let's head off to bed.
I'm sorry for calling everyone here so early in the morning, but I'm going to talk about something very important today. So thank you for coming.
What meeting?
It's been a wild ride up to this point for our little town, huh? First, we got the sandstorms, then a shortage of water, then of food, then people. We had enemies within and empires without. Maybe even sprinkle some bandits in there, but we survived them all, like the proud Sandrockers we are. And things are looking up. We defeated Duvos, we got Logan back, we got a new school, we even got water from Portia. But still, there's always that something in the back of the lack of water. Martel's oasis isn't getting any fuller. And it's not like Portia's water is free. The long-term development of Sandrock and reforestation felt distant. And then, our own Director Chi came through with a ray of hope.
Better get some sort of robot, right?
I know what it is.
We're going to fly water from Portia now.
Come on, don't leave us hanging here.
All right, I won't keep y'all in suspense. Director Chi found a huge reservoir with its own water generator in the northern ruins. This relic machine can provide us with a substantial amount of water, enough to serve Sandrock for generations to come. Justice and Builder bravely accompanied the director to investigate the machine. They found it to be in perfect working order. Following their confirmation, soon, everyone will have an endless supply of water.
Go get him, Mom!
Come on,
Amazing.
don't leave us hanging here.
Are my ears
That means
deceiving
trees.
me?
Hundreds of trees.
And Ma.
Thousands even.
That's right. Oh, I know everyone's excited. I haven't been able to sleep so well myself. Now, our vision, it's like a miracle. All these years, something that seemed so far away, it's finally within reach. Everything we discussed seemed like such fantasy. It's just a pipe dream. But now, we really have the chance to make these dreams come true.
Making me tear up over here.
You did it, Trudes.
Sandrock is my home now.
We will continue on, as we always have, in making Sandrock a better place. We can return Sandrock to what it should be, in the memory of Martel and many others who gave their lives for us. And never forget, members of the Commerce Guild, please stay a moment. Well, this is it, folks. We're about to endeavor on the most important project we've ever done here in Sandrock. We're counting on you all. Heidi will speak more about the details.
Sure thing, Trudy. While you were checking out the generator, Commissioner Wei and I went over a feasibility plan to bring in the water from the north. Later, I double-checked with Director Chi. Turns out, a couple of things are working in our favor, for once. First, the reservoir is located at a higher elevation, meaning it'll take less energy to transfer the water to down here. Second, since Mason and Yan already did us the work of connecting the auxiliary tank in Sandrock storage to the oasis, all we have to do is connect the northern reservoir to the auxiliary tank and the water will be in our water system. So, our plan is to install pumps onto the northern reservoir, then install pipes and supports going into town. On top of this, Trudy has also requested that we add another pipe going to the outback to connect with the irrigation tower. That Director Chi has already provided me with the diagrams for the water pump, water division pipes, and pipe support. He was in a hurry to get back to his research. Anyway.
Do you think it can be done?
Thank you for the details, Heidi. And no worries, Mayor Trudy. It will be done. How about this? The Builder and Mian can each handle a section of the pipeline. The Builder can construct the north-south route into town. Mian can do the east-west route to the outback. I'll do the internal piping leading to the Sandrock storage.
Yeah, we've got this.
Then it's settled. Let's all give it our all. Install.
Thank you all. I'm looking forward to the completion. In the meantime, I'll ask our...
I went out in a rush.
just exciting.
Oh, tell me this isn't a dream.
I believe in Sandrock!
Yes, back in business. Builder, Commissioner Wei, Mian. I don't even know how to thank you.
Well, the least we could do, Mayor Trudy. Honestly, we're lucky to have the Builder and Mian. Heck, all I can say is we got the best builder team in the Free Cities.
Commissioner, you're embarrassing me.
Well, I feel like this calls for a water ceremony tomorrow. And Builder, since you've been instrumental in the discovery and construction of this project, how about you come and cut the ribbon?
Come on! Don't be...
She's right. You've been such an important person to this town. I can't even imagine what Sandrock would be like if it weren't for you. Oh, I won't take no for an answer. Well, I'll see you all in the morning. I'm going to go and spread the word.
Don't be a
What's your plan for the day?
You want to catch up on sleep?
Most girls learn to cook for their other half, huh? So, how do you like jerky? See ya.
Hun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you serious? It's not that I haven't thought about...
Thank you.
Hey, Sandy. You're fabulous. You know that? You spend all day walking around the... You're as Sandrocker as they come. Ah! Yeah, she's so great. It's just that I've never had the chance to see a camel up close. Say, can you take me camel riding today? Yes, you're the best. I can't... You know, this kind of reminds me of when we were young. Me too. I missed you so much. Now I'm finally here. I think I'll stick around for a while this time. Anyway, let's go. I want to go sand painting and sand... All right, I'll follow you. We can go anywhere there's fun. So, tell me about the Duvos invasion. Wow, no way! The minister was Tiger the whole time? I talked to Matilda before. This Steve guy doesn't sound so bad. I want to be nude? You, Logan, and a mole, huh? A spaceship? Oh my, she got sent into space? I'm just so glad you're okay. So, this is the sand painting place? Hey, you remember that time when we painted my pa's barn door? We were so proud of our work. I don't remember what my pa said at the time, but I can still remember his beet red face as you grabbed me and ran away. Yeah, and after that, I remember I was crying the whole time, not wanting to go home. Then, you went and... My butt would have been hurting that night if you weren't around. I don't want you fighting my battles, but I'm so glad you're always there with... Thank you. Anyway, now's our chance to make art without getting ourselves... Come draw this with me. Yours is way better than mine. But together, we made a lovely... Huh, Sandrock's such a funny place. You really wouldn't think sand... Next on the agenda, sand running. I've heard it's a wild... You know, because we'll be going so fast, down a hill. I knew I could count on you. Whoa, it's huge! And so steep. If we fall off, it's not going to hurt, right? Okay, I trust you. I'll hold you tight and won't let go. You were amazing back there! I blinked for a second, whoop! I don't know how people could bear to witness an oasis turning into a desert in the past. It's easy to destroy. Agreed. The Sandrockers have been working for years to revive... I don't know how people could bear to witness, and I guess they were blinded by short-term gain. I don't know how people could agreed. I don't know how people. I guess they were blind. Ah. I lost. Huh. Here's the menu. Whoa! You ordered all my favorite dishes. Let me think. I really enjoy working at the moisture farm with Zeke. He shares so many stories about his past planting experience. I've always wanted a big garden, so I'm into all kinds of seeds. Thanks for coming with me today. This has just been... It felt like back in the day. I feel like getting older has just brought on all sorts of pressures and responsibilities. Sometimes I feel there's just never enough time to wind down, but today was special. It feels like we never get the chance to just be with each other like— Thank you. I had an— Well, I'd better go now.
Get to bed early if you don't want to catch panda eyes.
Time to go to bed.
Thank you, Builder, Commissioner Wei, Mian, for your efforts in bringing the water project to fruition. Thank you, everyone, for your support and generous donations. And thank you to Director Chi for finding the reservoir. This was truly a united effort, and now I hereby officially declare the city-state of Sandrock no longer has a water shortage. I also declare, from this day forward, we can all take a nice dip in Martel's Oasis on a hot day. And since we're all here, Professor Law says there have been some developments in our research. For those of you who are interested... Oh, you came! Well, let's get today's meeting started.
Greetings, humans. I am also uncertain. Ruling human called me here.
I asked Larry to come today. It's all because of Professor Law's findings. I believe Larry may know more about it than we do. So, Professor Law, why don't you start us off with an explanation? I'm sure everything...
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. First, I will address the issue of the soil. Nia, Zeke, and I have done hundreds of experiments on local samples since we've been here. We've managed to garner a wealth of information from them. As it turns out, the soil quality varied widely depending on the area, much more than our models were predicting. For example, these are the sample results from near. You can see that for whatever reason, we're postulating maybe the proximity to the oasis. The sand in the area is much softer, and now, on the surface, the sand in the outback seems to have similar qualities. But upon closer inspection, the sand there has too much saline in it. Much of the Eufaula used to be part of the ocean floor before weapons used during the Day of Calamity raised it. The salinity left over makes the sand hard and extremely arid. That's our report.
Soil quality is everything. We should have figured this out earlier. And instead, we wasted so much time and water.
The differences in the soil were incredibly subtle, Mr. Zeke. We only found this out after hundreds of experiments.
Ruling human, why am I present? I do not understand any of these words.
About that. After we made the discovery, I asked Zeke about the source of the algae. The way I figure it, the old world scientists must have been testing different types of algae. We then went with Logan to the sunken ship ruins to recheck all the algae growth there, to see if there were any that can reduce the salinity and increase water retention. But we didn't find any. Still, the ship must have been going somewhere. Maybe a laboratory or something. And Mr. Logan said
That's right. I reckon I'd been someplace like that. Some kind of old world lab. In fact, there are several of them out in the desert.
Once I was chasing a bunch of geeglers with my pa when we stumbled onto this high-tech ruins. It was just a short hop from the end.
We weren't in there long. Me and my pa both got fierce headaches, so we had to turn away. I reckon Larry might know a thing or two about it, since his pa...
Yes, I know that place. We have many nests. The location you mentioned is our headquarters. Algae incubator.
I have an algae sample right here.
Oh, you mean the meal machines? These are delicious. And yes, they have a variety of offerings.
That's it.
Yes, it's a place we call the Giegler main office. Zena's grandfather used to be the... I'm not sure.
You sure you don't got some old world gadget in there that...
Now that you mention it, there is a machine that's producing a constant ping sound in our HQ.
Oh, fantastic, Larry. But if there's such a machine, how do we...
No problem.
You know, ruling human, if you don't mind, I can just go disable it. If there are other Gieglers inside, I'll tell...
Thanks, Larry. But you sure doing this won't get...
Even though I know it's a joke, law human, that's still rude.
Sorry.
Will you be able to do that for us, Larry?
Worry not, ruling human. I've come to like this town, and I want to do my part in times of...
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Now we just need an exploration party to go in and pick up the algae.
Mayor, I'll go. With the Civil Corps still looking for any Duvos leftovers, we just can't risk sending the sheriff on every unplanned errand. How about me?
You're sounding a lot like your pa right.
The professor has been overworking too much lately. I'll go instead. I know what to look for, and I've taken defense classes.
Fine by me.
Sounds like a plan, then.
I don't understand. Can't we just...
Don't know about you, but I reckon we'll need that drilling robot to break it down. Normal pick hammer ain't gonna cut it. Once the builder has a robot, let's meet up at the...
You got it. Then it's decided.
The builder. I've been experimenting with different ways of bringing theater to the classroom, and the students have been surprisingly receptive to it. It's really helped them dive into the topic and really look for meaning. So I thought I'd organize a sort of model-free cities activity. It's kind of a way to get them to understand how politics works, as well as a way to get them. So, my idea is that everyone will play the role as mayor and have a little election, giving their opinions on Sandrock's future. What do you think? Oh, stop it. You're making me embarrassed. I'd like to thank my ma and my pa. Right. For now, I need to do a few home visits to the parents, see if they want to take part and see quite how amazing their children are. Hey! Here's an idea. How about you join me? You're like the most popular. Let's head to Logan and Andy's first.
Andy, I gotta run. Found...
You got it.
Oh, sorry.
Jane. Nah, ain't a problem.
Well, thank you. Actually, we're...
Well, that sounds like a heck of an idea.
Thank you so much.
That's crazy. I was just thinking the other day, dang, if I were mayor, I'd turn this whole town into a theme park. Why
Sounds like you better run. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. Do we owe any fees lately? Andy said he needed 100 goals for textbooks and the...
Would you? Look at the time. I ain't done the dishes yet, and there's all the...
Hold on.
We, never asked for any fees. The school is...
I can...
You little... Jane. Yeah. I reckon it's better.
Oh, would you look at the time? I've always found Logan a tad intimidating, but I didn't expect him to be so... Yeah, you can tell he really... Alright, let's head to...
You drink local? Imported is so much better. Atara makes the healthiest... I can't... Come on. You have to pay attention to these things. First, you're buying local formula, then you're feeding...
It worked for me and Rocky.
Oh, Danby! You're here too.
Can our Pebbles join in? I know he's small and all, but he's a real thinker, that one. I saw him looking at him.
I wanna be mayor too.
Of course. When we were doing the story of Peach, Pebbles was...
Peach.
That's great, Teach.
I love your whole singing and dancing thing, don't get me wrong. Heck, But, in my day, we had, you know, books and stuff. I'm just a bit worried it's not academic enough.
The builder is right. What I do is cover the same content as the textbooks, but put it in a form that is more understandable, more enjoyable, and easier to...
I think I understand. Well, I want to see it in practice. I'm sure it'll click. Then maybe my daughter can join in a few.
Of course! I wouldn't... Whew. Thanks for coming with me. It got a little awkward back there, but I'm glad... Seems like everything went well, though. So I'd better get back and start preparing. It's going to be quite a... Let's make our date more than just about what we do. It's about the emotions we share.
This meeting sounded like fun. Even though I'm not that interested in the botanical sciences, it'd still be delightful to catch up on the newest discoveries once in a while. Anyway, so you need a mobile suit? Unfortunately, it's not in an operation. Not to worry though. I know Sleepyhead gave me a diagram of a drill before, but where did I put it?
This is the kind of inspiration we need.
Remember, plenty of our wonderful town streets can be found in the Blue Moon Saloon.
Do you want to take a break? We can... Once, I was elected beauty queen at school. Can you believe it? Well, truth be told, most of the votes came from a class of kids under 5. Maybe it's because I looked after that class during their nap time. There was one naughty boy who caused me a lot of trouble, but he cried the hard... Children have a keen sense of perception when it comes to adults' attitudes. That's why I make sure to pay attention to their words and treat them seriously. Thank you. I used to try to change myself and put on different personas. But now, I've learned to appreciate my true self. I'm glad you do too. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, I wasn't confident about my opinion. Thanks! I love it! I hereby ordain you the noble responsibility. What a delightful meal! Every dish suited my taste perfectly and put me in. Thanks! I love it! I had some difficulty adjusting to the weather here, but despite that, I have fallen in love with this town. The anxiety I felt in Walnut Grove is... I had some difficulty mesmerizing beginning, a pleasant middle, and a perfect finish. Thank you for the wonderful date. Let's meet again soon.
It's beautiful in its own way, isn't it?
I always knew there was something special about it. Just couldn't quite put my finger on it.
So? What's...
We simply extract a small sample from the core of the tree, safely count the rings without harming it.
Oh, right!
Good to know. I mean, it's not every day you need to find the age of a tree, but I always thought you had to cut them down and count the rings to know for sure.
Nope. You can also get a pretty good estimate just from the circumference, if you compare it to the trunk of the same species. A fallen one nearby usually does, but given that this one might have survived from the Age of Darkness, it probably didn't have a chance to grow the way it should have. Some of its rings will be super small, which is why we need to take this—
Yes, there's no mistaking it.
Hey, you made it! This tree is the other main thing we wanted to check out while we were in Sandrock.
To locals, I believe it's known as the Mountain Widow. Way back, this jagged-looking tree stands lonesome atop Mount Rock.
Ooh, it's...
Pardon?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone—
Ulus euphratica, a species now found all throughout the Eufaula. Every tree resembles...
So she really is a widow?
Indeed. This species produces trees with male or female flowers. When pollinated, the female trees produce seeds. Its male counterpart likely was that other tree you spoke of, based on the location. The last of its species from the...
What? So, you mean the Mountain Widow survived the...
I believe so. By some miracle, the two poplars survived the calamity, as well as 300 years of darkness. This symbol confirms subsisting atop this mountain, reaching up at the dullest of sunlight. They were just only able to cling on to life long. When Peach parted the skies, they were revitalized. And shortly after, this mother tree dispersed her seeds into these windy heights to become the basis for the forest around Martel's oasis. Hence, Sandrock.
Wow, I've never heard anything...
That's because I've just discovered it.
Congratulations, Dr. Lua!
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I still need to get back to the lab and compare...
Nice! What a privilege to witness such a discovery in real...
My only regret is, this tree was doing well until just 50 years ago. The relic rush has...
Wow. It's been just here on the horizon and nobody knew.
Yep. Might very well have been the last known old world tree in the whole of the Eufaula.
It has lived for a long time. And now, is holding on by a thread.
Which will soon be continued.
One can...
Do you think if we can make Sandrock green again...
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Even under the most optimal circumstances.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but...
The soil up here is 100 years away from being able to support a tree of this size. It's...
I see. I guess this is hello and goodbye.
The Mountain Widow wasn't waiting for anyone. It was just carrying on without her husband, watching its children thrive until seeing the forest.
Doesn't seem right calling it the Mountain Widow, knowing
it doesn't. How about Mama Tree, mother to all the poplar trees in Eufaula?
I like that better.
I'll abstain from this and continue referring to it as what it is. The project.
Think we need...
Regardless of your decision, I believe I have what I...
Well, wait a sec, Professor. I remember from your nutrition class that as long as the roots are drinking, there's a chance. And You said yourself that Zeke's algae discoveries were changing soil faster than ever.
Yes. Perhaps impossible was a bit of an overstatement. I suppose if we were to divert all our efforts toward this tree, there may yet be a time to discover what this old world tree eats. If and from there, a stable nutrient supply.
Nice. So
However, our time here is limited, Nia. We came to assist Sandrock in their efforts to reforest the desert. And then we must return to Highwind to...
Don't you want...
I do. And we will try. Saving our future is more important than preserving our past.
You're right.
Shall we?
Yeah.
it's over now, Mama Tree. You did it. We're gonna take it. Your family is gonna make it. You rest easy.
I was planning to go help my parents clean up around the house tomorrow. Seems during the move-in, they managed to make a bit of a mess. Would you join me? Great. How about you meet us at the house before dinner?
Hon, I just got a grant for an architecture project with salary thrown in. Got more cash than I know what to do with. Hey, why don't you take this little budget and get something nice?
Howdy.
Wow. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Howdy. Done with the drill? Barry's already gone ahead to turn off the machine.
For our quizzically questioned clientele, don't be afraid to stop by City Hall for tourist information.
Wow, did you break all the boulders here? I'm way impressed. You're so cool.
Nice. The ruin is just a little up ahead. Ready to roll out?
Hey, I'm not some weakling in... See?
Nice. The headaches started where to? You lead. I follow. Looks like Larry pulled it off. Come on. Larry was supposed to have met us here.
You don't suppose something happened to him?
I have a bad feeling about this. Look, there's a bunch of pipes over there. Everyone, careful now. Nice and slow.
Larry? Larry! We've got to try something. Wasn't that last?
Yeah, and he said Xena. That was his. Come on. No need. Anyhow.
Huh?
Odd weather. All things.
Well, it's fake.
Wouldn't rule that out. Up yonder. That door looks as promising.
Whoa. This.
It's got a switch on it. Huh?
Well?
Power restoration sequence activated. Power restoration
That did the trick.
status.
Another door.
25%.
A dormitory? So these.
Cables on the ground. Could lead to something.
Power restoration sequence activated. Power restoration
Halfway
status.
there.
50%. Power restoration sequence activated. Power
Well,
restoration
if my math's
status,
right, only one to go.
75%. Power restoration sequence
A lot of plants, huh? This kind of life couldn't exist like this without something
100%.
This has got...
Exactly.
System. Welcome to Giggle.
Whoa!
Don't steal anything.
Is this your first time down?
Is that so?
Yeah, well...
Hey, let's stop here for a sec.
Oh, yeah.
I was more referring to that elephant.
Ah, I see.
Tell us how you really feel. But let's keep our eyes on the prize. It says 2 separate codes combine into a... Oh, so close.
Passcode.
Let's look around. Everything...
Hey, listen.
Wait!
Huh?
I mean...
From where I'm...
Wait!
What?
Can we just try?
Yeah, I reckon.
Phew. Whoa, what did you do? Giggle Co. official leaflet? And... What? Really? Well, you can have it back whenever you need. I'll just keep it safe for now. Thanks.
check it out.
Whoa, that's a lot of test tube things.
Only one way to find...
Hybrid organisms? That basically covers everything.
I've heard people talking about it before. But you're saying the Geeglers, the
Maybe not here, but yeah, that's true. It's only because of their study.
Well, anyhow.
I hope Larry is...
Mutant specimen escaping containment. Emergency protocols active. Threat neutralized. Have a nice day.
Look inside.
Xena, babe. Why do you deny me so? I am the president now. As the most capable lady in our company, you should be with me. Forget about your former good-for-nothing husband.
Gary! How could you say that? Larry lives. He's right there!
Is he? Well, that won't be for long. You've been holding out on me for way too long, and Larry, he comes back a traitor, saying nonsense. Larry, cousin, it's hard to say this.
Oh, you can take away his dignity, but he'll always be a better leader.
Fine, have it the hard way. I'll have you personally witness then. Together, VP, Matt.
I didn't expect to stumble upon an internal.
Gary. I remember him, but he wasn't.
We've got to hurry!
What is this? Humans. I'll wash your mouth.
Reach for the.
Come and make me. No one can defeat me. You're all fired! And you won't get a single penny. President.
Larry, are you okay?
Zena.
Husband! I'm alright!
Well, good thing we got him when we did.
I am, thanks to you all. Zena.
I'm fine, husband. The president's wife isn't so fragile.
Husband, I've been thinking about you every day. That despicable snake Gary kidnapped me. But now... Oh,
Oh, Zena!
So, Nia, we came here on a mission.
Ah, right. I'm going to take some algae samples. But these machines look well preserved. I think we should Can you help with the salvaging? Thanks. Have you finished? Great. Let's get back.
Hey, Larry.
Huh? Oh. I think I'll stay a while. Yeah.
All right, suit yourself. You ready to go?
That is quite some adventure. Yeah, he said he'll be back soon. On the other hand, we gotta. This is wonderful.
It was fine. Nothing too stressful. Yeah, we all got out pretty unscathed.
Even better. I take it you'll need.
That's right. Time to prove our hypothesis. This is...
I look forward to it. Hiya! I have good news and great news. Which one do you want? Now that I think about it, I have to tell it in chronological order or it... Anyway, over the last few days, we did several soil experiments with the new algae species. And what do you know? We found a type of chlorophyte algae that's not only resistant to saline, but also has a decent water... It means we'll be able to make a biocrust that works in the outback. The only drawback is the topsoil out there lacks a lot of the nutrients needed for...
Considering the density of the Yakmo droppings around here, I'd say we...
Right. Now the better news is that Mayor Trudy has already seen the results and decided to fast-track the planting of the first plot of the forest. And why don't you take over this part, Director
Sure thing, Assistant Nia. The old hydroponic incubator that you built for the Little Woods doesn't work well at producing the new algae type because it doesn't have fluid circulation. After tearing apart the relics you brought back, which was fascinating, I was able to come up with the hydroponic cultivator. It has a continuous circulation system to allow for fluid flow and easier chemical adjustments. Here's the diagram.
When you're done, please install it in the moisture farm. We set aside space for 3 hydroponic cultivators, which should be enough to churn out all the algae we need. Neon and the Commissioner will make thanks.
Oh, by the way, the mayor also asked me to make an upgrade for the mobile suit so that it's capable of helping with the planting of the forest. I'm currently coming up with some exciting ideas, of which I hope you'll help me from one mobile suit lover to another. I thought you'd want... Thank you.
Ah, you're here.
Dearest, you've come at just the right moment. We're about to start.
You're here. How about some tea before we start?
Mother dearest, wasn't it always you who accused me of putting pleasure before business?
Oh, look who's all grown up. Very well.
Pa, Ma, you take care of the living room floor. Arvio,
Dearest,
why don't you take care of your own room? Here, this...
A goal! Honey, there's a goal between the sofa beds.
Oh? Oh, must have slipped out of my pocket. There was one.
No, really? I thought maybe it belonged to...
Mother, all of our furniture was bought new or handmade by the builder. Those days of us buying everything secondhand are...
Oh, yeah. Remember when I found those red critters cards in those old notes ball game?
Ah, you love those cards. And they look great displayed above.
Let's not keep the kids here all day.
How's it going in here? We're a... Spotless. Fair to even the smallest of tasks, you offer the greatest of care. One of the things I've always admired about you. I think I would have detected such a change. It's one of the first things I noticed about you, as a matter of fact. How meticulous you are. Speaking of attention to detail, there was so much dust in here that I'd missed when we first moved them in. Today was a little bit more than I'd bargained for. Can we lie down for a moment?
Amirah, what's going on? I heard a noise. Do you need help?
No, it's nothing. We'll be done soon.
All right. Come out for tea when you're finished.
Is it my hair?
Dearest,
Have a look. Pablo helped me design a fragrance inspired by you. It's bold, luscious, and has metallic woody hints that come from plants and flowers that grow around Sandrock. The plants I chose were rather particular, ones that offer a soothing effect once their fragrance. And so, I suppose what you're smelling is something close to the way I feel about you.
Kids! Come out for...
Okay, Mother.
dearest.
Let's go. If you're ever tired and in the neighborhood, I hope you won't hesitate to lie down for a bit in this room. You may even find it just as refreshing as our room back home. You've done plenty for us today, darling. I'm sure you've had all sorts of other plans for the rest of the day. Then, go ahead. We'll see each other at home tonight. Even just being a spectator, it's really exciting. You never know if the underdog will come out on top. Even just being a
Huh?